So I was going to do my education fact, but my silly little anxiety disorder was acting up and I ended up having a mental breakdown. And as I was sitting on my floor, not asking for help, waiting for things to get better, knowing I needed to do this assignment, I realized the education fact no longer felt right and that my fact needed to change. And just a fact that I know is that 52% of Canadians who struggle with mental health disorders don't seek the treatment that they need. And this is for two reasons, primarily, that I believe. One, it's the fact that our mental health system sucks. It's hard to access. If you do access it, you're going to be waiting a very long time for the care you need, and even in private care, you're waiting longer than you should. And if you don't have insurance, you can't access it at all. And there's a variety of systemic barriers that amplify these things so much more. And then the other thing is that mental health has become so commercialized that we believe that the stigma has gone away because we're talking about it. But just because we're talking about it doesn't mean necessarily that the stigma's gone away. I feel like sometimes people look at you like you're so confident and you have everything together and you know what you're doing, when the stupid little thing inside your brain is telling you you don't. And if you seek help, you're admitting that you're struggling, and that if you admit that you're struggling, people start viewing you not as capable of doing things, and that makes you feel like you're unworthy of respect and love and all those kind of things. And even though we talk about it more, it still hasn't changed. And culture shifts are hard, but that's what needs to happen, where just because someone's struggling with something doesn't mean they can't do the job, or they can't get the grade, or they can't do XYZ. And not only do we need to acknowledge that, but I feel like the world needs to remind people of that more, because then maybe instead of sitting on my floor saying nothing, I would have called somebody or asked for help or admitted that in that moment I wasn't okay. I'm not sure how you shift culture like that. I'm one person, but it needs to happen, because no one should feel the way that myself and the other 52% of people feel on a regular basis.